Hi guys, it's me Peyton, and today I will be doing a Draw My Life. So a lot of my viewers really want to know what my life is really about. I pretty have a simple life from when I was born to now at my age. So when I was born, my mother didn't know I had to get tubes in my ears because, well, I had bad ears. Like, I had to get my earrings removed and everything. It was pretty sad because I was just like hopeless, nothing to do. It was pretty sad at the first time because it was my first time getting them, so I really didn't know what to do. So I just sat back, did what I was supposed to. One day I had to go to the hospital because all my body was hurting and I had a disease. It was pretty sad for my family because nobody knew what was going on. And it turned my life into a horrible disaster from the age, I guess, when I was 8. But we're getting on to when I was younger. So when I was 3 years old, my Nana passed, and it was super sad because I really didn't know what to do. She was my one and only person. Well, one day my mom told me that I would sit in the back of a chair and I would stand up and I would look at a wind chime and say, Nana. It was pretty creepy because I was like, I don't do that. Who the heck is creepy to do that? My mom said I really did do that. I didn't really quite believe her because I was like, that's dumb. All through my years, I had to have my cousin help me, but it was pretty hard for me because all through my school years, it'd be, you're stupid, and stuff like that I'd hear. Like, I'd have to put on makeup, and I'd get in trouble for it, just because I was upset of how names I'd call. I'd be, you're stupid, or you're ugly. I would always be called stuff like that, and then complimented I'm pretty by just my family. And then it'd be a boy would shut my fingers all the time in my lockers. And it'd be super sad because it would hurt. And like my school year was like monsters. It was a living horror for me, and that's all it was ghostly monsters just for my years. It'd be super sad because they were all evil. Because it'd be like all the bullies were just evil monsters waiting till 3 a.m. just to kill me. That's what it felt like. Later in my life, I started a YouTube channel, which was pretty fun. YouTube wasn't really a bad idea. Everybody on YouTube loved me. I would have the fame and everything I wanted. It wasn't pretty bad until I started to lose my fans because of my stupid little sister wanting to ruin everything. It hurt me super bad when I lost all activity. But then when I lost my Instagram, at first I lost my Facebook, I lost my TikTok one. Well, no, I haven't lost my TikTok, but I lost another app, which was some of my fun apps that I couldn't do. It was pretty bad how all my apps I couldn't have like all the other kids my age. But I would pretty be upsetting with all these apps that I couldn't have. It was just blanked off for my life. And now finally I've got my other apps back. Like, I still don't have a Facebook, but at least I've got my apps. But still, my life was still a living horror when my 11 years old years came around. I turned 11 years old in the stage of 2019 to 2018. I turned it in 2018, so oddly, I'm older than I became. I had weirdness in school. I was called weird, dumb, I was called bi. I was called lesbian. But actually, I'm straight. That's just because I used to like one girl in my school, which was pretty weird. Just like people called me. I didn't really notice the understanding of it because, like, I didn't know what the cause was. I just fell in love with one little girl. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what happened. Which you'd say, you're pretty stupid if you didn't know what happened in your love life. Now, obviously, I'm gonna grow up be straight, but I really didn't know what happened. So I spoke it out with my mom. That was terrible. My mom had nothing to do with it. She said, you better be straight or you're gonna go to... Yes, I had to blank that out because I'm a family-friendly channel sometimes. But it was like super upsetting because my mom, she didn't welcome me to it. She wasn't happy for me. All other kids' mom, they'll tell their mom, Mom, I'm in love with a girl. And then they'll think about that girl for the rest of their life and want to marry that girl for some stupid reason. And then me, my mom would crush my life. She'd say, I need to marry. I need to end up loving a man. The only boy I really loved was a boy named Emmett, which I thought he liked me back. But one day I asked him to date me and he crushed my whole life. He made my life a living, and I thought it was pretty weird that everybody hated me. I thought everybody hated me, that I didn't want to die, which that's really what I felt right then, was dying. I felt like one day I would quit breathing, and I would die just then. But then, my life became more of a living heck. I started doing stuff on my YouTube channel, and my cousin would just text me all the time and tell me how terrible it was. That it was just like I was gonna blow the county. And I was just like super mad at her. Like, I told her to stop texting me or you're getting blocked. I immediately blocked her on her social media, on her Instagram. It was pretty mean but she was pretty mean to me, other friends, even my cousin. It was just like super mean how she would do anything like that to be rude. But I just want to know, like, what, if you guys could write down in the comments, what could happen? Like, why was my mom this overprotective about me? Why would she be sad if a girl liked me? No girl would ever like me anyway, I know that. But, like, Valentine's Day came around, and it was the Valentine's dance. I asked this boy to go to the dance with me. Obviously, he said no. He said I was too ugly to go, and it was one of my cousin's friends. Her name, Madison, do you want me to say your name?
Sure.
Her name was Madison. This was my cousin. But it was her friend, which his name was Emmett.
And Rafi's friend.
And it was her brother's friend, which they thought was pretty weird that I liked him, which Emmett I really liked. Like, I wouldn't let him go. But then I found out he's got a girlfriend. My life was crushed. I felt like I had to die at that moment. But then I met Josh. Josh was like the nicest person I could ever see because, like, I was just swimming in a lake at White Lake. Well, Josh said, "Hey girl." And I looked over and I pointed at me and I said, "Me?" He said, "Yes, you. Come here." So when I came over there, he said, "You're pretty." And I said, "Thanks." And he said, "I like you," which I didn't even know him. I mean, I just met him. He was like, "Didn't I see you earlier?" I was like, "No." He's like, "What's your name?" I said, "Peyton." He said, "It's a beautiful name." And he really liked me. So finally we started dating on the same day, which was pretty fine. He kissed me in front of my mom and my stepdad. I was pretty upset. I said, "No, you cannot do that," when I pulled him over. So we're still together, and it's just a little bit of carving. that I had to do. It's this one thing that almost got in the middle of us that I couldn't find him. For today, I'm probably going to find his address and then finally meet him again. But this was pretty of a true story. And my life is now straight equal. When I go into 5th grade, I don't know what will happen. I hope it's not a living heck. Because if it is, and it's ghost again, and it's going to be ghosts my whole life again, and it's going to be me getting bullied every single second of the day, I will literally die of shame. So if you've got a story like this, make sure you go give this video a thumbs up, and make sure you go subscribe to this video. Hope you like it. Bye, guys.